Up next, I'm going to commit a sin. I'm going to pour a hard seltzer into a Guinness glass. Check it out. Look at a truly fruit punch, a hard seltzer. Up next on End of the Day Beer Review. Hi everybody, it's Rich, and welcome to End of the Day Beer Review. And I'm going to try something totally different today, which is a truly fruit punch hard seltzer. Now, I have to be honest with you, I have never had hard seltzer before. I've never had the desire. I tend to like stouts. I tend to like high ABV beers. And honestly, the hard seltzers always impressed me as something that I would not like. But, you know, there was one left over from a gathering we had. And I figured, let me try it and let's see how it goes. So this is truly fruit punch with other natural flavors, and it's a hard seltzer made with real fruit juice from concentrate. And for the first time ever on anything I've reviewed, it actually has the nutritional facts on it. And this is a seltzer that contains 1% juice, and it's got 100 calories to it. God, if this has 100 calories, I can't even imagine what the calorie count is on Bourbon County, much less the other night when we did the 6. This is 5% alcohol by volume, and I have no idea if it's going to have colors in it. You know, it's fruit punch, so as I look at the can, I'm thinking, you know, like, a Hawaiian punch or something like that. Now, normally I let the beers warm up a little bit, and I've left this out of the fridge for about 15 minutes, so it's still cold, but it's not, you know, fridge cold. It's a little warmer. I want to see if I can get all the flavor out of it and see. And, you know, people swear by these hard seltzers. I've just never really tried it. Ooh, so I opened it up, and the bar has now filled with the smell of what I always chalk up to artificial fruit flavor. In other words, sort of the smell you get when you open, you know, let's say a blackberry or a strawberry type of seltzer, you know, non-alcoholic. It's definitely a chemical or sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? Just artificial fruit flavor. So I don't know what the deal is here. Let's give it a pour. And it is, I don't even know the correct way to pour this, quite frankly. It's got a slight pink tint to it. Now, this is clearly the lightest thing I've ever had in the bar. This is sort of a rose color. And it did have some carbonation. In fact, the carbonation is still going through it. Sort of the carbonation that you get from like a Sprite. This smells just like fruit punch, just like Hawaiian punch. You know, the kind that you used to get in the can that you would use the little punch can opener to get. Yeah, it smells exactly like Hawaiian punch. You know, as far as this is 6% alcohol, it definitely doesn't have a head. It doesn't have anything that I normally look for. It does have carbonation, a little bit of that pinkish tint to it, which I don't know if that's natural or not, but maybe that's what 1% fruit juice looks like. I don't know. Yeah, the only thing I can think is like old school 80s Hawaiian punch in a can. That's the aroma that I'm getting from this. There's no natural fruit that I can think that mimics this. I mean, maybe there's some cherry, maybe some raspberry, but for me, what I smell is Hawaiian punch. And I like Hawaiian punch, so who knows? This might change my entire view of the whole hard seltzer genre of alcoholic beverages. Yeah, definitely, very, very, very much Hawaiian punch from the past. Sort of a nice little nostalgia blast. All right, let's see. Oh my God, that is not Hawaiian punch. There's an overwhelming sweetness to it. In fact, it's cloying. It sort of just overloaded the taste buds and they sort of cramped up, and not in that pleasant way. This does not taste like fruit punch. Oh, this is terrible. You know, I try not to be overwhelmingly harsh on these reviews, but this is, I think the phrase I would use is god awful. It's overly sweet, and it's not a good sweetness. It's not sugar. It's not lactose. It's not that good beer sweetness that you get on some of those dessert stouts. This is a fake sweetness to it. It's like, I don't know, some sort of fake sweetener, like, oh, that's what it is, the pink one, Sweet and Low. It tastes like Sweet and Low with a little hint of cherry. I'm not drinking this for me, I'm drinking this for you all, so keep that in mind. This is not good. I don't know if this speaks to the hard seltzer genre of drinks, but if it does, they're horrible. They really are. The sweetness just overwhelms the taste buds. You're not getting anything else. And what's worse is it clings to the tongue. I have a feeling I'm going to have to like seriously rinse my mouth out to get rid of this taste. It's an unpleasant, artificial, sweet taste to the back of the tongue. You know, I never really appreciated how generally natural, I guess, or at least untainted by artificial sweeteners that my beers are, until I tried this. The carbonation is not overwhelming. There's a little burn from that carbonation on the back of the tongue, not from the alcohol content. You know, I have to tell you, this drink right here scares the hell out of me, because I have a feeling that if you had a few of them, the alcohol would creep up on you, and there is probably a wicked hangover in your future. You know, if you've had a Truly Seltzer, I'd love to know what the aftermath is, because this is going down the drain. This is exactly as bad as I thought it would be, and I admit, you know, right off the bat, I did not expect to like this, and you know, I expected to dislike it. Like I occasionally try beers on this channel that I don't care for, but I know someone else probably does. So I try to keep, you know, my opinion level. This is terrible. I wouldn't serve this to people. I wouldn't purchase this again, and it is definitely not for me. If you're a Truly Seltzer fan, and maybe I hit the wrong flavor, maybe I hit the wrong type, please reach out and give me some directions. I would love to hear about a hard seltzer that's actually consumable, because at least around me, it seems like everybody who drinks hard seltzer goes for White Claw, and I'm just not doing that. I'm not going to try it unless somebody tells me it's fantastic, and maybe then I'll pick up one can just to see what it's like. I would not. Oh, there's this weird citrusy but grossly sweet aftertaste that I'm really not enjoying at all. Yeah, it's like a cheap dessert. You know, sort of like a no-name brand of candy that you're trying. It's really not enjoyable. So again, you know, if you like Truly Fruit Punch Seltzer, I'd love to hear why, because this just does not do it for me at all. In fact, looking through this, again, it is Truly Fruit Punch with other natural flavors. The other flavor I'm getting is Sweet and Low, which is not a natural flavor and is not enjoyable at all. Let's see. Produced for Hard Seltzer Beverage Company LLC, from the Boston Beer Company, Boston, Massachusetts. I've never had anything from the Boston Beer Company, and I'm definitely not looking for it now after trying this seltzer. Although, you know what, no, I take that back. I will look for their stuff just to see what it's like. But this seltzer is definitely not something I'm going to try again or have again. And quite frankly, I'm going to put this glass in the dishwasher to wash any of the remnants of this out. This was not an enjoyable one for me, and I will not look for this or recommend it to anybody. If somebody out there has a good hard seltzer, I'd love a recommendation. Anyway, folks, thank you for joining me. Please like, subscribe, comment below. Would love to hear from you. And I'm going to go dump this one out. I'm not drinking the rest of this. This is definitely not for me. And I'll see you next time. I'd say cheers. but I'm not drinking this. So I'll just say good night.